What up, YouTube? Here again with another video. I'm going to title this one Rebut the Presumption Part 2. Okay, but first I must state that I'm not a lawyer and I do not pretend to be one. This information is based on sources believed to be reliable. It is provided with the understanding that I'm not engaged in rendering legal advice. If legal or other expert guidance is required, the service of a qualified professional providing these services shall or should be sought. This information is for educational purposes only. I assume no responsibility for the consequences of anyone acting in accordance with this information. Okay? All right. Let's get right to it. I'm going to try to make this quick and swift. Person, human being, child, and individual, as including born alive infant. Okay? So when do I act as a person, human being, child, and individual? When? It has to be an act. So to even be or presume to be one of these, you will have to act as one of them. You can't be all. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay. In determining the meaning of an act of Congress or of any ruling, regulations, or interpretations of the various administrative bureaus and agencies of the United States, the word person, human being, child, and individual shall include every infant member of the species Homo sapiens who is born alive at any stage of development. As used in this section, the term born alive with respect to a member of the species Homo sapien mean the complete expulsion or extraction from his or her mother of that member at any stage of development who after such expulsion or extraction breathes or has a beating heart, pulsation of an umbilical cord, or definite movement of voluntary muscles, regardless of whether the umbilical cord has been cut and regardless of whether the expulsion or extraction occurs as a result of natural or induced labor, cesarean section, or induced abortion. Nothing in this section shall be construed to affirm, deny, expand, or contract any legal status or legal right applicable to any member of the species Homo sapiens at any point prior to being born alive as defined in this section. So basically they're saying that a person is a Homo sapien, is part of the Homo sapien species. Imagine that. So when do one act as a human being? What if I want to act as a human being opposed to a person? Or even as an individual? All right, let's get into it. The word individual. Sometimes we have to dig deeper into the meaning of the words. Then I believe that we can get at least the start of a complete understanding of what is to grasp at that time and place and moment. Okay. Individual. As a noun, this term denotes a single person as distinguished from a group or class, and also very commonly a private or natural person as distinguished from a partnership, corporation, or association. But it is said that this restrictive signification signification is not necessarily inherent in the word, and that it may, in proper cases, include artificial person. Okay? Artificial person. Okay. I'm sorry. See also persons. Okay, let's go see persons. Okay? In general usage, a human being. Okay? So when do we act as a human being? You either act as a human being or you can act as a person. In general usage, a human being, i.e., that is, natural person. Though, by statute, okay, here's the twist. By statute, the term may include labor organizations, partnerships, associations, and what? Corporations, legal representatives, trustees in bankruptcy, or receivers. Okay? All right. Corporations. Mind you, if you're not acting as a human being, i.e., that is, natural persons, then by statute, you're acting as a corporation. It says it right there. So if I was to get pulled over in pursuant to a what? Transportation code, which governs by the statute, therefore you pull me over in regards to a statute. So if you pull me over in regards to a statute, therefore you are labeling me as a corporation opposed to a natural person. You can't get around that. Okay? Corporation. I'm sorry, let's go back. Okay. Okay, now let's go back. Let's go forward. What is a corporation? An artificial person or legal entity created by or under authority of the laws of a state. Okay? An association of persons created by what? Statute. There it is again. As a legal entity. The law treats the corporation itself as a person which can be sued, which can sue and be sued. The corporation is distinct from the individuals who comprise it, shareholders. The corporation survives the death of its investors, as the shares can usually be transferred. Such entities subsist as a body politic under a special denomination, which is regarded in law as having a personality and existence distinct from that of its several members, and which is by the same authority vested with the capacity of continuous succession, irrespective of changes in its membership, either in perpetuity or for a limited term of years, and of acting as a unit or a single individual in matters relating to the common purpose of the association, with the scope of the powers and authorities conferred upon such bodies by law. Again, acting, it's all an act. It's all an act. Okay? Here's more proof. What is an artificial person? Mind you, corporation means an artificial person. Person created and devised by human laws for the purposes of society and government, as distinguished from natural persons. Okay? Corporations are examples of artificial person. So when they pull you over pursuant to a statute, they're not saying you're a natural person. They're not going to treat you as a natural person. Automatically, you're labeled as a corporation, artificial person. Okay? Meaning nominal a nominal party, meaning non-existent. Okay? It's all an act. Okay, guys? It's all an act. What is an act? What is an actor? One who acts. Okay? I was going to go into this definition, but since an actor means one who acts, let's just go to the word act. Okay? Denotes external manifestation of actor's will. Restatement. Second, towards subsection 2. Expression of will or purpose, carrying idea or performance. Primarily, that which is done or doing, exercise of power, or effect of which power exerted and is caused. A performance, a deed. In its most general sense, this noun signifies something done voluntarily by a person. Okay, everything we do, every offense we commit, it's voluntarily, okay, guys? It's an act. And I'm going to prove that in a second. The exercise of an individual's power, an effect produced in the external world by an exercise of the power of a person, objectively prompted by intention and proximately caused by a motion of the will. Okay, your free will. In a more technical sense, it means something done voluntarily, again, by a person. Okay, and of such a nature that certain legal consequences attach to it. Okay. Further to prove that, let's go back. Just to prove that an actor is a suspect. Okay, so if they're saying you're an actor, they're saying that you're a driver is a suspect. Okay, a driver is an actor, a driver is a person, a driver is an artificial person, a driver is a corporation. Excuse that. Okay, to have a suspect means to have a slight or even vague idea concerning, not necessarily involving knowledge or belief or likelihood. Suspect with reference to probable cause as grounds for arrest without warrant is commonly used in the place of the word believe. Okay, a person reputed or suspected to be involved in a crime. Probable cause, suspicion. Okay, well, there's no law where it says that they can arrest people without warrant. Okay, the only time they can arrest you without warrant is pursuant to who? 543. So basically, again, that's proof that they're saying that you're a what? Corporation, an artificial person. Okay, pursuant to what? A statute. Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay, to further prove, okay, we're going to go here. Penal Code. A person commits an offense only if he what? Voluntarily engages in conduct, including an act or an omission, which failure to act, or possession. Okay, possession is a voluntary act. If the again, voluntary act. Everything is voluntary, guys. Everything. Okay. What is a straw man? I got to go back to this because a lot of people don't seem to grasp the true significance of understanding what this word really means. A front, okay? Front. A third party who is put up in name only, okay? Name only, which is your driver's license, to take part in a what? Transaction. Nominal party, okay? I mean, it's non-existent. To a transaction, who what? Acts. Everything is an act. As an agent for another for the purpose of taking. Okay, they're going to take something from you. Title to real property and executing whatever documents and instruments the principal may direct respecting the property. Okay, person who purchases property for another to conceal identity of a real purchaser or to accomplish some purpose otherwise not allowed. So when you give your driver license to purchase anything, you're concealing the real identity of who you really are by giving them a person. Okay? Not a natural person, but a corporation. Got to know when to use this word and when to understand when it is used, why is it being used. Okay? Again, penal code. Act means a bodily movement, free will, whether voluntary or involuntary, and includes speech. Okay? Actor. Okay, where we going? Go back here. Oh, where we go? Where? Actor. Okay, one who acts. Actor means a person whose criminal responsibility is an issue in a criminal action. Whenever the term suspect is used in this code, it means actor. So whether if you're a driver, then you're a what? Actor. Suspect. So being a corporation actually means a suspect. That's it, guys. You guys can pause that and read that. Okay, that's it for today. Be sure to tune in on my next video. I'm going to give proof on how I enacted my power as a man to separate myself from that person to get things done. Okay? You guys are not going to want to miss this one. Make sure you click on the notification because it's coming. All right. Later.